don't know.
Oh, okay.
But this is also my point. She's 37. She's talking about how hard it's been growing up, the life that she's lived, the racial profiling and stigmas that she's come across.
Hmm.
She didn't grow up in the 50s, the 60s.
No.
She got here at the end of the 70s. She don't remember the 70s. She remembers hip hop.
I heard, I heard she said like she grew up in like a hut in Africa. No, I swear I'm not making that up. So it's like she said she grew up in a hut. I'm like, she is really selling this. She grew up in a hut in Africa.
No, absolutely not.
And she said I heard she said something like, and I always get some black women come to me and say, you stealing all our black men. It's like, see, I didn't steal them. You know what I mean? So I didn't.
Look, I was like this. I went to an HBCU, and there were white students there. So I'm not one to say, oh, she stole, opportunities from black students. No, I don't really care nothing about that. But what I'm saying, there's people that say, oh, I think I identify with the culture. Great. Oh, I get along with black people. Great. But be who you are.
This one was good. You're going to get a lot of hate for saying that.
For you to come out and say that you're black.
It's a free country, though. She can say that if she wants. It's a free country. She wants to be black. She can be black.
What's her motive? And
this is my motive. It's America.
This is where it gets troubling for me.
It's America.
She wants to play victim.
She is the victim.
She's running around here saying, "Look what happened to me." Look, she has at least 8 different cases of which she called in racism. At least 8 different cases. And I'm sitting there like, okay, first of all, you're not even black. So how are you having these black hate crimes against you? You're not black. So she says she's having these problems, and she keeps calling me, oh, look what happened to me. Look what happened to me. Look what happened to me. She's playing victim, and she's enjoying this, playing this victim. And so for me, that's a problem. It's a problem for me coming out here, portraying yourself to be a part of a black culture, which is hard being in today's society. Not as hard as it was maybe in the yesteryears. And for you to be making a mockery of it, and for you to be making up these things, these hate crimes, these hate mails, these, all these, these nuisances that have been hanging in your yards multiple times. Really?
That ain't nothing to play with.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Rachel. I ain't got nothing else to say.
I ain't got nothing. She weird anyway. I don't even know what to think about this.
Yo, NAACP, it's a mockery that's been made of it, and it's shining a light on the NAACP as if it's a shell of itself and it has no relevancy. And I mean this because not only do they have the Rachel incident, NAACP also had the incident where they had honored David Stern, before he got proved that, they came out him being a racist, as a Los Angeles Clippers owner. And then the whole burial of the N-word, which showed to have no relevancy the next day. NAACP does not look great right now. It looks like it's a shell of itself. It looks like it's an organization that has limited power and it is there just for the sake of being there. And I'm not trying to take any shots or disses at the NAACP for those who are there putting in the hard work and trying to get things done. However, what I am saying is things like this, there needs to be a PR that is stopping things like this from happening, or not having as many chapters so that they can be monitored, because it looks like nothing is getting done. The scholarship fund is not what it used to be. It looks bad. It looks bad. And NAACP, I hope you take this seriously. I know you guys said you're backing her because of her track record, but understand the perception that you're giving.
Well, so did they know they're backing her even after she did, before or after?
After. Like, and we'll see, they might retract their statements now that it's blown up like it has. But They're sitting there backing her record, which, like I said, I have no problem with her working for NAACP. I have no problem with her being the president.
It's not that, but it's after though.
I have no problem with her deception.
I mean, that's just like in media when stuff goes wrong, they pull your shows. Like what happened with the not to get off topic too much, real quick, the oldest kid and the oldest son of the show 19 and Counting. You heard about that?
You were telling me something about that.
Yeah, so he was touching the little kids, probably touching the brothers and sisters, doing something crazy. He came out, admitted it, but what that network do? Pulled them shows real quick. And they've been on for years. Before it was the night, it was like 15 and Counting. Whatever it started out at.
But it's different.
It's different, but yeah.
Mockery. But anyway, that's our thoughts, Rachel. I don't even really want to hear.
You go, girl. No, I'm just
I don't, and she probably smiled when you say
yeah.
Rachel's husband. Let me hear from you. I want to see what you got to say.
Still ain't got no booty like a black girl.
You got to tell me something. And we're going to cut that out. Buzz TV, Bridge and Dub P. Let us know what you think. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Follow us on Twitter. Friend us on Facebook. Email us if you have any questions. And Rachel,
you go, girl.